Matt Mark, he never even intended on being a rapper. I just know he became a rapper because he was hanging around with those guys and just
Right.
tried it. And he was kind of already lit. And he's
Right.
like, he never really wanted to make a living out of it. He was just doing it for fun. And that's kind of the common story with all those hip hop guys.
Right.
How did you start as a singer, as an R&B singer, with no like social clout?
So I've always since like I was a child, I've always knew I could sing. I got to like high school, try to play sports. You know what I'm saying? That really ain't really work out for me. I'm not the worst at sports, but I'm damn sure not the best. You feel me? So so I was like, man, like what can like make me stand out? It started off with girls type shit. You know how you be in school, you trying to be the cool kid, like shit, what can make me be that nigga in this motherfucker? You know what I'm saying? Plus, I was already cool, but I wanted to like do something like, you know what I'm saying, that couldn't nobody else do, and I always knew I could sing. So shit, I just started singing to girls and shit, bro. And I was just seeing the reaction. I'm like, oh shit, like they fucking with me. You know what I'm saying? Like they really fucking with the drip. You feel me? Like they fucking with the nigga. So I'm like, all right, cool. I'm gonna start making videos. So I started doing videos. I was just doing videos. Them motherfuckers didn't go nowhere. I'm talking about I used to get 200 views, 300 views, 100 views, 150 views. And I just kept doing that shit consistently. And then I done one video. Boom. The Lifestyle remix. That bitch got 2 million views in 2 days.
Damn.
After that shit, I'm like, okay, this shit for me. Mm-hmm. So I just kept doing that shit consistently, growing my shit. Just kept doing my thing. And then I moved to Atlanta. I was working at T-Mobile, right? I was like, man, I'm making $60 a day, man. This is some bullshit. I know that I can sing though. So I'm like, man, all right, cool. What I'm about to motherfucking drop everything. And first it started off with me selling my CDs. Cause I was making $60 a day. I did the math in my head. I'm like, shit, if I could sell 30 CDs at $10 a piece, shit, I'll make $300 a day. This shit'll be way more than working at T-Mobile.
Word.
And I used to sell 30 CDs in like 2 hours.
Wow.
So I just walk up to
How would you sell them? Yeah.
I would burn them motherfuckers, bro. Walk up to different people and be like, and first I just start singing some shit. Like off the rip. Just I'll fuck around and be like, cause I made a remix to like, you remember that song? Gold jewelry shining so bright.
Yeah,
like nigga,
yeah.
I would walk up and just start singing that shit.
Damn.
Boom. And they be like, oh shit. And I'd be like, yeah, man, you know, I'm a starving artist out here, man. I'm hustling, man. I'm really trying to make it and doing this shit for real, man. I want to know if you wouldn't mind supporting my grind. I got that song on there. I got like 9 other songs on there
Good
too.
for you, bro. That's
and they really used to buy them bitches, bro. So I'm like, okay, cool. If I can do this shit in Oklahoma City at a Walmart, nigga, I'm about to move to Atlanta and do this shit, bro.
Atlanta, you gonna take over doing that shit.
That's what I'm saying. So a nigga dropped everything, bro. I had a fucked up Mustang, no money. I'm talking about no clothes, no nothing. I ain't even know I ain't had nowhere to stay, nigga. I was staying in my car for a minute. You feel me? My mama was sick with cancer, so I'm like, shit, man, I know, man. I'm like, shit, I gotta figure this shit out. So boom, I go to Atlanta. I start singing in Lenox Mall, singing to any famous person I seen. I was just singing to him, walking up to him, singing to him, walking up to him, singing to him. And I fucked around and ran into Adrian Broner. Shout out to AB. Man, I sung to that man. That nigga was like, yo, you fire. And the nigga that he was with knew everybody in the music industry, but I didn't know that. Adrian Broner, he just boxed. He don't know nobody, but somebody that he was with knew everybody. He took my contact down. I got his number. I stayed in contact with him. I grew my fan base, 280,000 followers on Instagram. He called me like, yo, it's time to get a deal. He took me to QC. I met the big homie, Big Dog, and shit, they signed me on like in a week, bro. I was signed.
Oh my gosh.
Damn.
Wait, so that's a great story, by the way.
That's really
a
fuck.
great,
I was saying.
And I look at you totally different just from hearing that story. I respect the fuck out of you. You brushed over the part, one, I'm sorry to hear about your mother. That's very sad. You brushed over the part where your mother had cancer and you moved to Atlanta and you were, like, you didn't even have anywhere, like, you were sleeping in your car.
But I was
talk
grinding.
about that a little bit, because people love to hear.
So like
the come up.
Like my mom got diagnosed with 4-stage lung cancer, like
Wow.
probably like 6 months before I got signed, right?
Mm-hmm.
She was telling me that she was going through it. She was like, Hylan, I might die. You know, I'm in Atlanta. I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying? I knew that, I didn't, when I moved, then she let me know that she got sick. So, you know, I'm down there, I'm trying to figure this shit out. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So She let me know that she was sick, and I would call her. I still got conversations with her. You know what I'm saying? From like on the phone conversations because I knew that she might die. So I'm like, let me get this shit. I didn't want to believe it. You know what I'm saying? But I had to. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, she let me know she was finna die. I just kept grinding, doing my thing, bro. And then like a month or two before she passed away, bro, like I got my deal.
Wow.
She got to see me get signed. You know what I'm saying? That shit definitely was hurting me because I couldn't be. I ain't had no money and I ain't had no way to get to go see my mom. You know what I'm saying? Like I had a fucked up car. Like if I would have drove that bitch back, that motherfucker might have. You know what I'm saying? Broke down. You feel me? Mm-hmm. So like I met my CEO and I'm like, bro, like please. And I told him, I'm like, bro, like I'm trying to get this music shit was like, okay, this is what I'm doing. I didn't sacrifice a lot for it, but it was more about like, I'm trying to save my mama's life. Mm. And even whenever I got signed, I couldn't save her life because the 4th-stage cancer was too far gone. But at least she got to see a nigga get signed. She got to see a nigga like really like live out my purpose. You feel me? And I feel like now like she really up there. You know what I'm saying? Like she up there really making this shit happen for me, bro. Like that's why I feel like nobody that wish bad shit against me or nobody that don't want to see me win, bro, they cannot stop this shit, bro, because this shit is meant. You know what I'm saying? Like, of course I put in the work. I put myself in a position to get this shit, but like from the beginning, bro, like, even how my name is made. Like that's my real, Hylan Starr is my real name.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Like my mom, nigga, met my dad in a halfway house in jail, right? Mm-hmm. Bro, fucked around and got pregnant in a halfway house. Had to get out and tell her husband, hey, I'm pregnant by another man. You know what I'm saying? He took me in as his own child. You feel me? Like, man, you know what? Okay, you cheated on me, cool. But I love you so much, I'm going to take him in as my own, and I'm going to give him my last name. Hylan Starr.
Damn.
That's beautiful, bro.
I was about to say, that's some shit, bro. When you said you understand it, damn, you understand it like a motherfucker.
Like this shit was meant from day one, bro. Like this shit is my calling. You know what I'm saying? Like for real, from God. Like for real.
But you can hear it in your music, cause I ain't gonna front. Even when you want acapellas now, you put your soul into that shit. It's more than just singing. It's expression. Like you letting everything out when you start singing. Like I see it from when you did it here, from hearing your music. So it's like shit. You was bound to win.
Exactly. A nigga done been through so much shit, bro. Like. My brother got killed. I seen my brother get shot in my face. Like, my brother died. Like, one of my closest friends, my old closest friends, killed my brother on accident. You feel me?
What?
Yeah, like, just playing with a gun, like, on some shit.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
I seen that shit, bro. Like, it's been so much shit that a nigga done went through. You feel me? Like, to even be here, like, everybody be like, man, like, I want to goddamn be with Hylan or I want to, you know what I'm saying? Like, but at the end of the day, bro, a nigga done been through so much shit, people don't really realize like what a nigga gotta sacrifice for one, and then for two, what a nigga gotta go through to get here, bro. Like this shit is not easy, bro. Like, and even when you get in the game, that's when shit get real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's when the real work starts. But you gotta go through so much shit, bro. Like I feel like the depth of your struggle determines your success.
Definitely.
That's a great line.
Superhero
right
story shit. Real shit.
Yo.
You just watched a clip from the Other Side podcast.
Definitely tune in on our Instagram page. You know, everything we drop is a movie. Tune in.